rich, old, good job, own their business, regular worker, weirdo, regular looking guy. They would all come over there with condoms and a keg of beer. Hey, what's going on? They had wives, they were single, they records, everything. They got a doctor. Bro, it was a prosecutor on there. They from all walks of life. All walks of life.
It's too many people. It's just like two persons. Yeah. You see what tomorrow? I'm streaming this shit. I'm trying to stream everything.
Listen, Blue Heat. I see you took the caps off that bitch though. Now you still need to add some punctuation in there. But I see you took the caps off. You getting there? We gonna get you there. And you are the main one that's talking big shit to sit here and see that Trump is trying his best to keep his name and face out of it and relax his face and image, but you won't say nothing about that. Won't you?
The Constitution is America's foundational document that every U.S. citizen should know. It establishes rights, responsibilities, and governmental roles. This knowledge isn't just for politicians, but for us as everyday Americans. Citizens need to understand what the Constitution says and what
You want me to be your daddy? Hey, daddy, go get that man. He beat me up at school. I see you took the caps off that motherfucker, so I know you listening now, right? Let me get back to the point at hand. The point that I'm making is that the people that often at times call the loudest are usually the ones that are participating in the exit. And they do it as a deflection and defense mechanism.
It ain't too much the same, but you see it's a lot of them little BBs and shit.
That's for girls and women ranging in age.
I know when I put 20 up, people are gonna be feeling some type of way.
Oh, it's like I can't believe you said that.
Calm down, cowgirl. If it don't apply to you, if it's not something that hurts you, if you're not one of the people that like little kids, then you don't have anything to worry about.
Years old, the victims receiving a finder's fee of $200 if they recruited other girls. The memo goes on to warn that Epstein represented a continued danger to the community based on his continued enticement of underage girls. Federal prosecutors initially wanted to charge Epstein with at least 60 felony counts. Damn. But in the end, Epstein was offered a deal where he served only 13 months of an 18-month prison sentence on Florida state charges, even allowed to work in his office during weekdays. President Trump's name comes up thousands of times in the Epstein files, mostly in news articles, but also in emails written by Epstein himself. The newly released files also include records of unverified tips to investigators, including some uncorroborated information pertaining to Trump and other high-profile individuals. The two men had a falling out, and the president says he cut off contact with Epstein decades ago. DOJ officials have said the allegations regarding President Trump are false and do not come from credible sources. The new documents are also placing even more scrutiny on men who we've known spent time with Epstein. Among the thousands of new photos released, these never-before-seen images of...
These images is crazy. Some of these images that I'm starting to see, is anybody can be named, right? A name could pop up as a result of somebody talking about you in an email. A name could pop up as a result of somebody talking about you as far as the campaign that you like. They don't like to come, run for president. A name is just a name. But the pictures, it's kind of like, remember when we was talking about Gervonta Davis, right, last week? And when we was talking about Gervonta Davis last week, we always say innocent until proven guilty, right? But when you start to see the actual video, because then, I support innocent until proven guilty, right? But God damn it, when you actually see people in pictures, that's a whole different conversation. When we actually seen the footage of Gervonta Davis grabbing the chick up, it was like, all right, hold on. Even with Diddy, right? We didn't trip it off of Diddy with the initial accusation. When Cassie was suing for $30 million, I was like, man, this chick she's a clout chaser or whatever. When that hotel footage came out, niggas was like, crucified. Diddy. I even had to take a step of that for a minute. I was like,
what's up, everybody? I got some people watching.
Look, too much praise. I'm sure I believe all of them. They started the program me for a second. I rethought my position on some of this stuff.
We all from, we in here trying
When you
to, at my
actually see
house,
some pictures
trying to,
of a
get a
dude
couple rent
touching
properties, you
an
know.
underage girl,
There you go,
it
man.
hit different. It hit
There you go.
different. Anybody can say anything. Oh yeah, whatever. When you start to get that visual image,
she all like
Ray
subscribe.
Racing,
Like
and all that
subscribe,
stuff, it's a different conversation.
Former Prince Andrew, who was stripped of his royal titles last year over his relationship with Epstein. Now seen here, about show a young woman.
That looked crazy. That looked crazy. What kind of foolishness is this, y'all?
Make sure y'all like and subscribe,
That
man.
is crazy.
What's up with it, Danny?
That look
Danny
crazy.
Icon. What's going on? Where you from, man? You ever painted a house before?
Her face redacted. The date and context of the interaction unclear. Representatives for Andrew have not responded to a request for comment. But now the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer is calling for Andrew to testify before Congress. That's because
It's another picture that I had seen. Hold on, let me see something about this.
I think we could blow as long as somebody roll out camera. I'm just saying, well, not right now, we know what I'm saying. Mama came to the schedule, down here. Your mom, yeah, she didn't have to though, she was in New
It
York.
was one photo where a
We
dude
thought
was
you had this
standing
one
up
out.
with a chick, and he had on some tidy whities.
Hey, what's up with the lore? You from? I'm from the I know. What's the I know? What's up with the lore? What's up with the Danny? What's IK?
I don't know what
Mississippi,
video
y'all.
that was,
Jackson,
but it was a
Mississippi.
dude that was in his tidy whities. I don't know if y'all seen that as a part of the photos. It was a dude in his tidy whities that was standing next to a young girl. And I was like, dog. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyways, neither here nor there. The point that I'm making is that this whole world is demonic, bro. This whole world is demonic, if you ask me. And nah, he had on tidy whities, bro.
So what?
He had on his tidy whities, man. And I was like, what kind of junk is
I
that?
don't know. I don't think
What
they
kind of
got
nonsense is this? It was just crazy. It's just crazy what's happening out here in these
We
streets,
live,
bro.
we live.
He also did an interview. He also did an interview. Hold on, let me pull
This
it
stuff's
up.
pretty much done. A lot of stuff ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you really just knocking some shit flat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like in the kitchen,
This stuff is disgusting.
in the bathroom, a lot of stuff like just really make the little BBs.
But it was like an hour and some change. It was almost 2 hours long.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man.
Hold on. What kind of nonsense is this? What? Hey, hold on. Why did Vlad release it like it was his interview?
Appreciate it for the love. Appreciate the love, man, for real.
He put chapters in it and everything? Oh, come on, Vlad. Come on, man. Really?
Some of that,
Darren says, Anton, I swear I would unfollow
But
you
it
if you
goes
said
a long
Trump is
way.
your president and you support him. Trump is my president and I support him.
Some of that put it go a long way.
Have a nice life, my nigga. So if you unfollow me, that means you shouldn't be typing in the chat no more, because the only way that you can type in the chat is if you actually subscribe to the channel. Alright?
We got 2 people. What's going on? What's going on?
I can't believe that Vlad actually.
It's like what's up? Why y'all got all those snails? What's up with it?
Somebody said I wish I would have thought of that.
Rockerson?
I would never put an interview of Jeffrey.
What's up with
Epstein on
it?
any
And
of my
Rita
channels.
Giochi?
Under no circumstance. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something.
We gotta put this out real quick.
When it comes to children, I don't know if y'all don't get it. I don't know if y'all don't understand this. When it comes to children
I ain't say can't get no better. This can't get no better than what we streaming.
and messing around with children, I just can't, bro. I can't. And listen, I know that if that's his hustle, I'm not gonna knock it or whatever. I can't speak to anybody else. When it comes to children, that's just a line. That's a line. That's always gonna be a line. Kids are just off limits. Under no circumstances do we actually take real victims in real life or victimize people as far as children in real life
He not lying.
and try to capitalize on it. I can't, bro. I just can't do it, man. I can't, bro. I can't, because they can't defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? They can't. See, I thought you said you was gonna subscribe.
Yo, he really ain't lying. Like, how can you hurt a baby, bro? That's crazy. I ain't little kid. So it's either if you go like line by line, that's what I'm doing.
Anyways, in an interview, at the end of this interview, let's see, I'll change my comment.
Before we get into detail,
I seen a clip in the interview towards the end of it where he was speaking about somebody asked him if he was the devil. That's the part that I want to get to.
institutions of higher learning, and when I said, if you vegetables, let's go back, let's put vegetables. When did that, the beginning of that, was there any one aha moment in all these great thinkers that happened before 2008? Was it after? That created many years. When did you actually realize, hey, something new has got to be developed? Yeah, that's right. Is that because again, I'm privileged enough to have people around me who've given lots of philanthropic gifts to institutions of higher learning. And when I said, the impact, how do you judge the impact of your giving? And you sat down and said, no really new ideas have come out. And I realized that, of course, they haven't come out because we've been looking at using science and mathematics in the wrong tools. It's obvious. Institutions that are set up and try to put forward knowledge and understanding and truth, should they take your money? Derek Bach at Harvard said taking money for good causes is a good thing. So Hitler took all the gold out of the Jews and said, I'm going to give this to Heidelberg University to fund the Leibniz chairs so that I can study high energy physics. Derek Bach would say that was fine. These questions are questions that good people on both sides, like your Sean, have to give us. I don't know the answer. So tell us, give us the two answers. The one answer, why it shouldn't be, and then the one answer. But Derek Bach says, I'll essentially take cash from everybody, because I got so many projects, so many good guys in this world. So I'm indifferent to where the cash comes. Money's money. And if I got good guys, I need to pretty sure say, these are good people, this is good research, okay, I'll take the cash from how the information source, including you. What I want to give you is, that I know in my case, I think your money's dirty money. As much as that's a question, your money's dirty.
I hate when interviewers try to insert themselves into it, because then it turns into an interrogation instead of an interview. And you'll probably get more information and more thought out of it if you allow for him to actually answer the question. He'll probably redeem himself. He'll probably say something that's incriminating. You know, but when you ask a question, I need people to learn how to interview more effectively. It's not about you. It's about the person that you're having a conversation with. Every time he asks you a question, or when Jeffrey Epstein goes to answer the question, he starts to jump in front of him in order to try to get him in the got you. Let him answer the question.
No. So, in fact, why is that dirty money? Because I earned it. I'm taught it. But you earned it. I earned it. One fact is, you earned it advising the worst people in the world, right? That do enormous bad things. And just to make more money.
So, instead of asking me the question, should you take the money? So I think it's a legitimate question. Yes, in the lawsuit. But I think you have, ethics is always a complicated subject, but I can tell you that with the money I gave to help try to eradicate polio in Pakistan and India, instead of asking me whether that money should be given to these children for vaccines, I think you might want to ask their mother who received the vaccine, who know their child now won't get polio, and ask them if Epstein should have helped these people.
If we walk in, your mathematician, we walk into that clinic, where we're giving that money out to people that are the most dire straits of poverty and sickness. We told them that the money was coming from a class 3 sexual predator.
Tier 1.
What's tier 1 is the highest and worst?
No, it's not. I'm the lowest.
You're the lowest. Tier 1, you're the lowest. What a criminal.
Yes.
That the money came from, what percentage of people do you estimate, I understand you don't like probability, do you estimate would say, I don't care, I want the money for my children?
I would say, everyone said, I want the money for my children.
Did they know?
That's a hell of a question. That's a hell of a question, and I'm not sure that most people are ready to have a conversation based about or is ready to have. That's a heck of a question. How many people would be willing to take money, ill-gotten gains, or money from people that are
What's up, everybody?
for whatever reason? It don't even have to be because you're doing it to solve for your children's life. How many people
What's up?
would actually take the money
We just on here 18 minutes.
from people that you disagree with? Sean, I don't agree. I don't believe it.
Like this to water down my brain. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't believe it.
I want to do everything.
KPZ, I don't believe you. Respectfully, I don't believe you. I think for every 100 people, maybe one wouldn't take it. Maybe
What's
one.
going on? We got full life. Ain't nobody watching now.
Nicholson has said I can't, fam. It's all selective activism. It's all selective prop positioning and all this. You know what's so funny? The very devices that you guys are watching this live stream on right now probably was manufactured, developed, and or sold. The companies that they were started from were developed from people that you absolutely hate and despise, and you probably thought differently about them and their politics, but you still do it. You still use them. Microsoft employs hundreds of thousands of people across the globe. How many of them are going to quit their job because they don't agree with the fact that even an Epstein file? I'm just wondering, how many of y'all say free such and such after they've sold drugs to the community? How many of y'all would actually take a turkey from a dope boy or a dope dealer? after he comes back and he gives to the community.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe right now.
How many of y'all go play the lottery? How many of y'all take handout money from the government? I'm just asking the questions because I want people to think a little bit deeper than on the surface. And it's a lot of people that turn their eyes and they close their eyes and they pretend like they don't know what's going on because they don't want to be accountable and they don't want to answer to the idea that they absolutely support some of the worst people on earth. We champion drug dealers, rappers, people that kill people. Shit, I seen Max B get out of jail and have a whole coming home party, and most of the people that was at his, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't because he served his time and all of that, but what we celebrate is all I'm saying, because I like Max B's music. But what we celebrate on a regular basis is contradictory to what we say that we actually don't like and what we don't support. And most people don't even know what he went to jail for. Nigga, if R. Kelly got out of jail today, the concerts will be sold out worldwide. If Kells got out of jail today, every stadium in the United States of America would be going up on a Tuesday. So I don't believe you. I don't. Listen, it's better to be honest and real than to be performative for people to pretend like you actually standing on something. And it's not wrong for you to be honest. It's not wrong for you to keep it 100. It's not wrong for you to keep it real. It's not wrong. Because we all just want to have a conversation and figure out what this looks like. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that he is saying anything that people wouldn't do on a regular basis. 100%. People sell out and sell their souls every single day.
If I race, the expectation is that I'm winning.
It's about being the best. It's about the medals.
Kells can go platinum in a day. You can go platinum right now. Y'all was just telling me, anytime you gotta go check out Chris Brown's new remix with R. Kelly on it. That's what you just said. That's literally what y'all just said. I don't think that is selling their soul, but I'm saying that people outside of that sell their souls every single day. Every single day, 100%. I don't think that taking donation money from a vaccine that would then cure your polio or something, because I believe that a lot of people actually believe that they got it right there. Look at this person. Look, they're defending him right now. Jamila says, free Robert Kelly now, his case is corrupt, no children was involved. Nigga, everybody and their mama seen that nigga pissing on them kids. In the first case, that he said that I wasn't him in the videotape.
I said we done this to Frank the Dam.
Man, what you talking about?
Yeah, we would have been done with it.
He was with
the reason we
Aaliyah.
didn't do it, because God said put the camera up in there. And we went to all the fucking white trails with them paint. So that's why I say God did that shit. We got to practice with that.
All I'm saying is let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. We like to separate the artists from who they are in real life in their pride. We like to separate it in order to be able to justify ourselves. But you can't, here's my thing. You cannot be hypocritical and only do it when it's applicable to one person that you don't like. We pick and choose, we say, oh, I don't like him, and I think he named an Epstein file. Oh man, first of all, free out
$5 off. That's what I'm saying.
You can't have it both
We
ways.
get paid for doing our regular
We're
shit.
gonna do it anyway as people, because that's just who we are. But I'm telling you that most people are hypocritical. That's just who we are in our nature. We're hypocritical people. Where the money came from.
If I think you told him, if I told him the devil himself said, I'm going to exchange some dollars for you child flash.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
It's a serious question.
I'm sorry.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
I
It
know.
looked like his handler was just saying, come on.
Why don't you say that?
See how he looked up?
I'm sorry.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
See how he looked up?
I don't know. Why don't you say that?
Because you have all the attributes. You're incredibly smart. And remember, the devil is somebody
Devil's
knows
what?
the devil's brilliant. You read Milton's Paradise Lost.
No, the devil scares me.
Satan is at number two archangel. And the reason he goes to hell.
This is crazy. They really asking that nigga this shit like this ain't no fucking game. People keep thinking like this shit is being a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you
I saw that in a movie once called American Dharma. I don't remember who said it. Okay? Just go.
I do not think that, as horrific and as horrendous as he is, I don't think that he's the devil. Because the devil can't get caught this easily. I think that maybe he was a demon, and I think that there are a lot of demonic people on this earth, but to give him the credit and to say that he's the devil, and he was easily be able to take down like this, I think that there's a lot of demonic people on this earth, but I don't think that I think that the devil was a lot. There are people that has done a lot more egregious things that we know of. That's walking around every single day.
You got 0 people watching. How many? 0.
Yeah, in fact, you can't have handlers and be the devil.
What?
The devil is the handler, right?
Good shirt.
Oh, you can't have handlers.
What's up, everybody?
You know what I'm saying?
We are firm, man.
Like I said, I believe that there's a lot of people that are hypocritical. And
Trying to get my house together, man. Trying to get my house together.
it has to be a cleanse, man. It just really has to be a cleanse.
Okay,
At some
family.
point, we all just have to take